Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We released a video for this game earlier in the week. I'm on vacation this week, and I thought this would be a great little small series we could do. If you guys like it, we can continue it. Stanley Parable was one of my favorite games, and well, there's just more in this one. We got the normal ending of the game last time. I think this time I'm just going to do whatever the narrator tells me not to do, and we'll see where that takes us. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you enjoy the video, like the video, and sorry, I'm Stanley. Who are you?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They're gone again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't want to go to the meeting room. I was in there before. There's so many slides and PowerPoints.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't, narrator. You don't know me.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know what? I do really like the employee lounge.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
Oh, yeah.
What a gorgeous room.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is the pinnacle of human perfection. This is an architectural marvel.
Really, really worth it being here in the room.
Couldn't agree more.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Oh, and the
Really
dad
worth
mug.
it.
You can't leave out the #1 dad mug. That's really nice too. And there's a coffee maker over here.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
Oh.
And reflected poorly on his overall personality.
No.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
There's a soda machine in here for cold drinks. It's $1.25 per can, though. That seems a little
Stanley sat
excessive.
around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I wonder what happens if I just keep staying in here. Oh, I'm pretty sure my dentist office growing up had a picture just like this. And a lot of pictures of the water, to be honest. Like a lot of pictures from Greece. All right, Mr. Narrator. I'm not going to the meeting room, though. You can't make me.
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But there's an open door on the right. Now where's the open door, narrator, huh? Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's just rude. A4. Does that have any significance? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna see where this takes me. That's a big bridge. Or a big drop. Oh, and it's
I
moving.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it myself?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? You want me to go back? But I can't go back. The elevator doesn't move
This is it,
back.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Oh my
She's
God.
been waiting.
Do you... I'm not going back. I'm not going to the meeting room. I'm closing the door and I'm going to keep walking. And look, this might leave out of here, although it's very dark. Whoa.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Let me out of here. Let me out. I have terrible phone anxiety. I don't want this. I don't want this. Wait a minute. Can we?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one...
I unplugged
Oh,
it!
goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah!
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white.
Oh, that does sound nice,
credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
You can't prove that.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
That is
Or did
true.
you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Where's it gonna play? Oh, in my eyes.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
A back sack and crack?
Excellent.
Oh my
Making choices
God,
on a
they
regular
knew I
basis
was gonna
is
do
the best
that!
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What happened?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Danger
and see
everywhere.
what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What if I plug the phone back in? I don't think I can. All right, narrator. Just to get me out of this room, this looks terrifying. I like how every time I want to speak to the narrator, I just look up at the light. Like that's where the voice is coming from. All right, I'm leaving that room. What did you want me to do? These fences weren't here before.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly.
That door
halfway
was
through the
open
story.
before.
That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What do you think we're storing in here? I think we could have gone that way. Yet another path we could have taken. What if I don't go in there? That's closed. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Go and, do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. That's a really good screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Wait a minute. That was the room before. You're leading me back into the best room that's ever been created. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, that sounds nice. I like going back to the real world. That sounds really good, Mr. Narrator. However,
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Got
I'm
it.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Enter the door on the right! Door on the right!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
This doesn't look good. You're losing control, narrator. I'm breaking out of here. Wait, what if can I? That door's totally locked. Can I look at this again? Does it change again? Or no, we have to go towards the meeting room now. Okay. Well, I'm going. This hallway looks pretty similar to what we saw the last time. Oh, wait a minute. It's getting a little different. Oh, yeah.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, don't! What happens to me? Ooh! This is still the meeting room.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Pile of rubbish. With you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh, did it turn off again?
...behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I sure did, didn't I, bud?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I'm ready.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On the right. You're right, I did.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll take a look at it. Just this once. Is everything back to normal? Yeah, the meeting room looks fine. Tips for not getting
There was
free.
not a
Yeah.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, that's different. The office is very different. The executive bathroom has been relabeled. Oh, I thought there was something stuck to it, but it was just a light coming off of it. Can I open this? No, that's locked. Okay, boss's office.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Did I?
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nighthawk 115. Yep, that's it. It didn't work, narrator voice.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
He spoke his into the
115.
receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Of course, Stanley can't talk. I only have an inner monologue.
Sorry, is there a problem?
I no
You
talk
didn't
good.
mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't do it, narrator guy. Why does this panda have a gun up against its head?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I don't think I'm supposed to be up here, narrator guy.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Hey, claps all around.
Is everything all right?
Is this actually an ending?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
All right, team. As we go back to the beginning, remember, if you want to keep seeing Stanley Parable, make your voice heard down in the comments, like the video, and of course, if you're new here, please subscribe. I have one more video planned, but if you want me to continue making them, just let me know. We'll do it.